Hi, it's Lee from colouringqueen.net, and I'm back with the third book in the series of these colouring books by the same artist. I think it's Lee to Sun. He's got quite a few colouring books, but there's 3 of them in a series. So you would have seen the other two, Goddesses of Flora, and you would have seen these in one of my Korean colouring book hauls, or just one of my colouring book hauls, or maybe the collection videos. I don't know. I've had it for quite a long time, and it hasn't it got up to the filming stage like so many of my books that are in my never-ending list. So the first 4-5 pages at the front feature a coloured pastel page on the left and then some pre-coloured printing on the actual illustration. Now, the rest of the books, once you get past this section, the rest of the books are all like this without any pre-colour background. So the artist has a truly really whimsical style of artwork. Everything is super cute and really sweet. And out of the 3, you know, I really think that this is my favourite. It's got the cute little animals and it's just so incredibly whimsical. And I love a bit of whimsy. So we've got little fairies. And I love these single-sided pages. Now, even though I've had it forever and a day, and you might notice a bit of discoloration around the side from sitting in the Sydney sunshine, it hasn't actually been leafed through that much because, you know, quite frankly, I've got that many colouring books to leaf through. So it will fold over a lot better once the spine relaxes. It is quite good binding on this book. Now the paper is an off-white and it's a medium quality. There is text on the reverse, which I imagine is some sort of story that the artist is telling us about these illustrations. But if you weren't concerned about losing that text, you could of course use markers. Just make sure you put a blotting page, you know, in between so that you don't damage the page following. And I adore these. He's just got such a great line art. Everything is so nice and black and crisp. Very easy to see, although there is a lot of detail in each image. Now, of course, yours won't have any discoloration around the side because you're not going to put yours on a bookshelf for a year and a half and forget about it. Now, this, of course, is my colouring book library, and wouldn't that be ideal? This one I think is called Art Trips with Muse. I do tend to forget the names of them sometimes. Especially when they're not named in English. So isn't it gorgeous? So we've got like a snow queen, and there was like a Romeo and Juliet scene that we passed. I love these distorted images. They're sort of Lizzie Cullen, but not quite as wild as hers are. So there's more simple images, and then of course there's the, you know, full page scenes, which is good for a little bit of variety within the book. And it's not often we get the Korean colouring books that are single page, you know. I think from memory, I've only got about 5 or 6 that have single rather than double page images. So something quite different. Don't know about you guys, but I find clowns quite freaky. They sort of scare me a little bit. I think it's the whole wearing a mask thing, and you don't know what's underneath. I like the popcorn. So we've got something in here for everyone, a bit of steampunk, some metal, masses of whimsy, cute little scenes, little buildings. Look at this, isn't it gorgeous? And lots of different types of flowers throughout. So we've got a glossy cover. So it's white with a little gold gloss on it. It's got protective paper at the end, which is just toned colour. Now this artist has also produced books in the US English editions, which may be cheaper for you to purchase depending on where you live. And these are available in English, and they're basically travels around different countries, so travel around Croatia or Greece or whatnot. And of course you can get those in the Korean editions as well. So I'll link to the other two in this series underneath the video if I remember, and links to buy this book are below the video as per usual. Until next time, happy colouring.